there's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. Four men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Dog, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents the Fourcast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
Live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Hey, that was different.
Old school right there, man.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, that was old
Welcome
school.
aboard. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. Hit that like, hit that share, tell a friend, and tap in. Tonight, we're not on the End of the Bench Media. We're just on BS3 Network. Share, subscribe, comment, be a part of the show. This is our cast, taking the place of the Fourcast.
Welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Welcome. This is the third or fifth episode of the our cast.
Yeah.
Formerly known as the Fourcast. Tonight we will be doing the Fantastic Four. As you see the thing behind us, this is the newest or the latest piece from Marvel. It was very well done. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the action, the visuals, the story, the way it was put together. What we did not like. We would love it if you comment and be a part of the show. Thank you for tapping in. I'm Rap. He Wilkes. Talk to me, Wilkes. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. Doing all right, man. Just hanging in there, man. Monday's out the way and, getting ready to move on to the week.
Yeah, hey, man. Today is officially my weekend. Today is
nice.
Time.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't got to go back to the plantation until 10 o'clock Wednesday. So
It's all right.
I was happy, boss.
Yeah, that's all right.
But with that being said, today we will be doing Marvel's Fantastic Four. This is a movie. This is I don't even want to call it a movie. This is a cartoon that or a series that or comic that has been tried. They have tried to do this on several occasions. They continue to put a ridiculous spin on it. This time, I think they hit a home run. And the way they hit a home run, it stuck true to the story. The characters were who they were. The people who they were. So this is some of Marvel's best work. And I didn't break out the read, and I'm just going to tell y'all what it is. The Fantastic Four are four scientists who went into space, and they were molecularly changed and became superhuman, had superhuman qualities.
Yeah.
At this point, they are trying to navigate their way through the world. They are saving things. They become superheroes. They are like an offshoot of the Avengers. So this is where the story picks up. And then we're going to do like we always do on the Fourcast, the other show. But you do on the other show, the Our Cast. Initial thoughts. What are your initial thoughts, Wilkes?
No, I enjoyed it because growing up, I knew what the Fantastic Four should have been like and how they were being the first, as they call them, the first family of Marvel. When those other movies came out, I didn't even bother watching them. I already knew. I'm like, no, this is not Fantastic Four, man. This is not what Marvel. This is not what Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. This is not. I don't even know. It's like I didn't even bother with those. But when I saw previews for this one, and I'm like, okay, it's like Marvel's got their baby back, because honestly, this is their real baby. Mm-hmm. After Blade, this is their real baby. I was like, they finally got it together. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. I was like, it's back in your home court. You can't drop this, man. What's going on? So it's one of those things where it's just like, I think it's done very well. I enjoyed it because at first I was like, oh gosh, another Fantastic Four. Here we go. But yeah, no, I was excited to see it. I was excited to see it.
Hey, you too, me too, because this took,
Keisha.
Shout out to Keisha. Thank you, Keisha, for being on the show. Always support. It is a very, one of our original supporters and number one supporter, I would say. With that being said, as you stated, this is the first family of Marvel. This is the first thing I was introduced to as Marvel, the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
As a kid, I always compared Thing to Hulk.
Right.
He was big and strong. The Hulk was big and strong. And this is something that I used to really enjoy checking out. My cousin Craig put me on my cousin Craig put me on to Marvel. His mom, my Aunt Constance, used to go to the at the time the newsstand and grab every Marvel comic every week. And he would pass them down to me. And the three that stands out, the few that stands out to me the most were Daredevil, Spider-Man, the Hulk, and the Fantastic Four.
That was the biggest thing going for him.
Yeah, and those stood out the most. And he turned me on to my man Power Man. Y'all know him as Luke Cage.
Yeah.
And then he turned me on to
wearing the afro with the bandana
the big cuffs.
Yeah, man.
And then he also turned me on to Wakanda Forever. What's that?
Black Panther. Yeah,
Black Panther. I could not think of Black Panther. My father was a Black Panther, and I could not think of the words.
Sorry, you don't expect to use it in the comic books.
Right.
Which, by the way, makes me wonder now. Did they get that name from the tank?
Yep.
The tank battalion that was in World War II. Was it World War II or in Vietnam?
I think so. I think they got it from the military people. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Black Panthers. Yeah.
Yep. So what I really enjoyed about this is, unlike any other Marvel movie I've seen, they stuck closer to the visual story than I've ever seen any Marvel person do. I remember watching the Avengers and the Fantastic Four in Chicago, Channel 44, and they had the same look. The cars looked the same.
Yeah.
The 2024 cars. They made it 1967 cars with the 2024 spin. They did everything with a late 60s spin.
Yeah.
But with a 2025 look. What were your thoughts with that?
It always reminded me when you watch Looney Tunes and they would have a cartoon break and it would be like, oh, this is the future. The house has got the talking trash can and the mom is staying at home, but the vacuum is a robot and the dad is going to work, but the car is efficient and it's kind of that's what it reminded me. I can't think of the name of that series, but it was something like Now into the Future or something like that.
The Animaniacs.
Yeah, they would have that like that. They would cut into that little segment of like, this is what the future is going to be like. It's going to be self-sufficient. You won't have to work so hard. You're going to have the electronic maid. You're going to have the electronic vacuum. You're going to have the house is going to be smart house, and all this and, the energy saving home. And that's what it reminded me of. Cause now I'm wondering like, well, who invented the rest of that stuff? Cause did Mr. Fantastic, did he do these things, or who were the other people that created this stuff? Like, where are the other scientists and designers? Because, like you said, everything was like futuristic, but it worked. Like, it's like this is like it finally. It's like it took off, and it started with New York. Because if you remember when they showed the rest of the world when they were kind of building those transporters, they didn't look like Manhattan. It was like Manhattan was kind of testing out. Like, okay, this is the wave of the future. This is how it's going to look. This is how broadcasting is going to be. This is what Times Square looks like. Yeah, I thought it was dope. I enjoyed it because it reminded me of those segments. It was like now into the future, and they would stop and they would give you everybody was blending with technology and advancements in science kind of thing is what it was, is what that reminded me of.
Exactly.
I enjoyed that.
I got the same vibe. I got the exact same vibe. They did everything from the past, made it look historic, but they gave it a futuristic blend. Like when the Fantastic Four drove up in their car, they turned to the side and they were able to pop out of the car, and it was a older looking car, but they gave it a futuristic spin. This lets you know that we're holding on to the old Fantastic Four, but we're bringing it into the future.
Yeah.
So you will make the connection. Whoever I don't even look up who did the direction. Whoever did this, they did a bang up job with this. Made me really I'm not gonna lie. That's what really made me engage when I saw the old cars from when I was a little boy, but they were actually cars. I can remember, I don't know how big Hot Wheels were when you were coming up. Hot Wheels, the deal when I was growing up.
Yeah, Hot Wheels was still big. Hot Wheels and Micro Machines, but Hot Wheels was still king. Man.
Yes, sir. The Micro Machines and Mattel tried to keep up, but even with those Hot Wheels, I remember when I was looking at this, I was like, man, when I was a little boy, I would have died for that car, the car that the Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, it was just a wonderful, it was a wonderful way to begin. The second thing on the beginning is this. Shout out to James R. Dunn, and shout out to whoever directed this for using the James R. Dunn blueprint and not walking us through the conception of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we already know.
See that again. Talk to me.
Now, I'm loving, like I said, I think the first thing I saw it with was the Spider-Man Homecoming or something like that. It was like, we don't need to know how Peter Parker became Spider-Man. And I started noticing that, and it's like, thank you. Like, we just get straight to the story, man. And I think Homecoming may have been the first one that introduced that. It was just like, thank you. We don't need to know how he becomes Spider-Man. We already know. Radioactive, got bit, whatever, man. But with this, I was, even when I went to see it in the movie theaters, I was watching this and I'm thinking, I already know. And most people already know. So are you going to take me down memory lane again on how they became? And they didn't even show you, which I like that. Like they just hinted at what happened, and that Mr. Fantastic, he was still like kind of like resenting like what happened. He kind of like, man, I miscalculated, I misjudged. But they didn't even show you really truly how they got those powers, and I like that. They just kind of hinted at, well, this is what happened when we came back. So yeah, no, I enjoyed that. I love it when you've already known the story. And if you didn't know the story, you can look it up real quick. But now it's just like, hey, straight to the point. Let's get to the show. This is what we're about. This is who we are. But I love that they skipped that part, because it leaves an era of like, well, dang, I wonder what really happened. Like, oh wow, because if you don't know, yes, now you're gonna go back and you're gonna want to look it up. And I think that's good that if you don't know, go back and look it up, ask somebody, talk about it, whatever. But I love that they just got straight to it. They didn't even really touch on it as much as most of the superhero movies did. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, even Blade did that. Blade didn't really tell you how he became, how he got those powers. He kind of, my mom got bit by a vampire and that was it. And it's kind of like, that's it. They didn't really go into how he got what he got, and they didn't show you
Walker and all this. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we really don't care how it happened. We just introduce us to the guy and keep it moving.
Right.
And I'm so glad that they're not walking down memory lane each movie.
Right.
And if you already have a cult following, stop walking us through the inception of this character. We already know how this happened. Enough. Yeah. Why are we watching today? Yeah. And another thing, Reed Richards has always been one of the coolest guys in the history of comic books. I'm so glad they stopped making him a goofball.
Yes. He's not a goofball.
Anything in the world. He was never a goofball. He was always real cool. He was always stoic, one of the smartest men on earth. And then you got him as a goofball. Right. Yeah.
That's why I said when they were trying to introduce those, I'm like, he's not a goofball. Y'all got him like he's a bumbling scientist out here, like he tripping over himself. It was like, nah, man. Reed Richards sharp. Hey, he ain't with it. He ain't taking no BS behind Sue, man.
You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
I'm watching Reed Richards, right? I'm watching Reed Richards, and I'm going, wow, Reed Richards, that's the man. I never saw him with a mustache, and I was looking like, why they got Reed Richards with a mustache? So I guess I'm one of them comic book nerds that's just too picky on because
used
I'm
to
like,
with the clean, with the clean cut.
Man, Reed Richards don't have a mustache, and you too short. And I was also thinking you're too short to be Reed Richards, which is a good thing because now you're so immersed in what's going on. You want it to be perfect. So I understand that now.
Yeah.
And the second thing is the story that it's only okay. I'm about to sound misogynist. That's the hot word of the day. Last year, toxic masculinity. Now it's misogynist. I am about to sound misogynist. I don't like the fact that the Silver Surfer was a woman. I'm sorry. The Silver Surfer is a dude.
That part didn't really bother me, but I think what happened there is because for me, I thought about Nova, which was his love interest, which I thought that's who I was thinking. That's how they were gonna go with that. But yeah, I mean, but in the there's a comic somewhere with Mephisto, I think, where it is a female herald, but we all know the male Silver Surfer is always the one they present you with. I don't know. I didn't really mind, but I see what they were trying to do there. But I get it. I totally get it because, like you said, when they introduced it, it was a male. It's a male Silver Surfer. So who's gonna know that? In the comic books with Mephisto and all, ain't nobody gonna really. If you ain't following it, you ain't following it like that. I mean, honestly, if you looked at the Silver Surfer cartoon, it was a male Silver Surfer. When he had his cartoon, it's Silver Surfer. I mean, come on, man, stop. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of get what they did, but yeah, I was kind of wondering why they went that way, like why they switched it up, but they got the reasons, I guess. Maybe they thought that comic, like I was mentioning, like Mephisto, maybe they felt like, oh, this could have worked. Why didn't they stick with this story? But honestly, I'd like to see some more of the backstory because they just said she was a scientist from another planet, but they didn't
give anything.
They didn't really give anything else.
Opened the door for Silver Surfer, so we never.
Right. Yeah, so I'm curious now. Like, absolutely. Because then they can do it right. Because even that Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, stop. They tried their best with these Fantastic Four movies. I think they had like 3 or 4 movies before this. And I'm just like, no.
But each one of them made Mr. Fantastic a clown. And I think that is the biggest obstacle to overcome. There's nothing funny or engaging about the Fantastic Four. These dudes are serious.
Yeah, they're always serious. Yeah, they weren't. I didn't always, man, they hardly ever joked. I mean, they didn't really, they was just straight business. I don't really remember them being comedic relief. It's just like, nah, man. Even the Thing, man, it's like, nah, he about business. I ain't got time for this trash, man.
I like that they had the cartoon Clobbering Time, and they wanted him to say Clobbering Time. He was like,
he's like, no, that's only the cartoon. Yeah, but I like that I like that they knew that they were being branded like that. Like, we're so popular that we're on cereal. Kids are wearing us at Halloween. We're a marketing scheme or whatever. It's like, I'm glad they realized that, hey, we're so big of a hero base that we're now we're being marketed. Mm-hmm. I mean, even he was aware that. I only say that for the cartoon. It's like,
I only say that for the cartoon.
Yeah.
Look, that's this. This is me in real life.
Yeah,
which is even better. And which what I really like. You got to know John Blaze. Yeah, that's not Method Man, y'all.
Yeah. No. Wrong dude.
Sue Storm. You got to know Mr. Fantastic, and you got to know Ben Grimm, aka the Thing, which makes the movie more engaging because now you're bought in. Don't just show me some big rock man and that don't mean anything.
And that he looks like the Thing. Mm-hmm. When they were making those other Fantastic Four movies, I'm like, he doesn't even look like this. Like, what is this? I'm like, he don't even look like the Thing. I'm like, stop it.
And they keep making room for like the people to come to his house. No, when nobody coming to to Ben Grimm's house.
Right.
Knock it off. If you came to his house, clobbering time.
Right.
So no, man.
Stop.
What I liked is they held a mirror up to the world, because I truly believe in the event that you were left, your child versus the world would expect you to pick them instead of your child. I can help you, but nah, I'm not doing that. And that's something I truly appreciate about this story.
Right on. Yeah. It was, definitely. I think it's one of those things where they realized that, hey, these were scientists. They were real people. They were just like us. Something happened. They've got molecularly structured. And it was one of those things where it was like, it's so funny to me when you watch this and I think about how you don't accept the X-Men, but you accept the Fantastic Four. Like, it was like, what? Like, you don't accept the mutants, but yet these normal scientists were mutated and given abilities. So it was so crazy to me, like, how that even, like, what happened in between that time and this period? It was just like, what?
But I guess maybe. I guess I'm human and I was developed into this versus I'm developed into this with human qualities.
Yeah. I guess so. Because I was just like, what? Like, it's so crazy how they're accepted and they're welcomed and people cheering. I mean, Spider-Man's the same way. It's just like they were going crazy over Spider-Man, but the X-Men, nah, get these mutants out of here, man.
I ain't trying to hit none of that. And when you're dealing with these people, these fans, these fanatic people who really try to stick to the actual script, you have to realize you must dial these things back. You must start here, because how can you start at the most exciting part and then work your way down?
Right, exactly.
We're dealing with, I don't want to call it genius, but we're dealing with cinematic excellence when we're doing that, because it allows you to walk through this situation.
Right. No, you're right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. It was one of those things where it was just like, we want to present the first family right. And like I said, every time I saw Fantastic Four, whether it be a cartoon or a comic book, they were just straight business. They were just always in serious situations. I don't remember too many comedic moments. I mean, it was just kind of like
John Blaze being silly off the top.
Right. Exactly. But he was about business. It's one of those things where it's just like, he was a ladies' man, but he was all business. Yeah, he was kind of Sue Richards' brother, goofy, but when it came down to it, he was on it.
He was on it. And then here comes the plot twist. You think that you're looking in the past, or you're not. Then they actually have you in the future, and then it's the future, and then it's the current. They all met up at the same time. I'm trying to figure out who would have told the story, who would have been the person to swim away. It is a very interesting change of events that just happened on that.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, man. I am not sure. That is a good question. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, how do you present this and try to relate this to today's situation? How you fit that, in today's society, in that society, I guess, or in today's society, even if it happened today, you're kind of like, okay, so what we do now? Like, we just,
it ain't gonna work. Every day they're finished.
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. But yeah, no, I thought it was one of those things where it was definitely interesting. Like, people got along. They knew who they were. They lived up in the tower. They knew who the defenders were. And like you said, matter of fact, from what I remember, they were the only heroes in New York, and at that time, and wasn't anybody else.
Right, because they in Manhattan, Peter Parker in Queens.
Right. That's not even close. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, not even close.
But yeah, man. With that being said, we're looking at situations to whereas it also took a wild course of events. Her leaving the Fantastic Four and starting her own family, and it ended relatively quick. They didn't draw out the pregnancy like they do with most families. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, she didn't really take any time off at all. I mean, it was one of those things where you thought, I guess they were. I mean, they included Jonathan in the group. Was it Jonathan or Franklin? I think it was Franklin. But they included him. I mean, we made a car seat for him. He gonna be fighting. We gonna be fighting. Yeah, I found it interesting that she chose, like she said, I'm not going to sacrifice my son for this world, and I'm not going to sacrifice this world, for the people, for the good. It's like I'm gonna defend it, but we're gonna figure out how to get through this because I'm not going to give up my child because the planet eater is coming to destroy us. It was like, nah, for one thing, you're not going to take my child. And I'm not going to let the people of Earth suffer because of my decisions, of our decisions. I'm not giving up my kid, and I'm not going to let y'all get wiped out. So we're going to figure this out together. So once again, they keep putting themselves in the fabric of society, putting themselves out front, but while making decisions. It's just like, hey, these are the choices I made. These are the choices I'm going to stick behind. And then every time she was checking Reed, like, look, man, I already know what you're thinking. These are your calculations. I already know you might be a scientist, but I know how you think. We're not going to do this, man. You done did this 12 different times. We're not going to keep going through this, man.
And like you mentioned something to me one day, you mentioned the toilets. That was a futuristic looking bathroom.
Oh, it was crazy.
Like an office.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it looked like an office. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, yeah, I mean, everything they had in that tower was crazy. I mean, from the robots, it was like, man, they could have just turned it into the damn Jetsons. The way
it was wrong. It was wrong. It was definitely wrong. Speaking of wrong, you're looking at a situation to whereas this is gaining momentum back in the day when OJ is dying out. So it's not even shocking that they would put OJ Simpson in this just to carry on pop culture and draw people in and talk to them.
Oh yeah, I mean that's not shocking at all because you're trying to link, and that's the one thing about Marvel is always trying to link what's happening, what has happened, what's going to happen. I think they've always tried to sew in society into their comics, whether it be the big news story, what's happening around the world, what's happening local. For them to do something like that, I mean, that's not surprising. I mean, they've had moments of presidents being assassinated in the comics. So that's just what Marvel does. I mean, so for them to tie that in, it's Marvel fashion.
But what really shocked me about this, everything was Marvel fashion, everything was Marvel centric. But when she said kill him.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, Johnny, hey man, she's trying to kill your nephew, man. Yeah. I'm like, damn, Sue.
Yeah. Hey, Sue Storm wasn't
No, man, she wasn't bull jiving, man. Sue was all about that business, man. She was like, hey, man, he's trying to kill your nephew, man.
You giving up on that.
You got to kill him, man. He said, you got to kill him, man. Get Silver Surfer out of here, man. He was like, what are you talking about? Hey, man, you trying to kill your unborn nephew, man. Kill that woman, man. Like, come on, Sue. Got assassination out here, man.
And that's the thing. Sue Storm controls everything around her, much like Jean Grey. This is the first family of all of this, because without this, you couldn't expand out to Peter. You couldn't expand out to what's his name? Why do I want to call him 007?
Dr. Strange.
Dr. Strange. Yeah, you couldn't transition to anybody without this because he was stayed on. It's people coming here. Let's get ready.
Oh yeah. Sue was about that business. She's like, look, man, and that's why I was saying, like, why are they making? Now, of course, they always kept her attractive, but they always kept her cutthroat when she needed to be cutthroat. And that's like, hey, there's some comic books out there. You'd be like, Sue Storm, man, hey, man, she out here doing a thing, man. She's killing it in the game. So it was definitely an interesting directive in how they set it up. I guess we lost A-Trap, so it's just me right now, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was done very well. I mean, I'm a big fan of Fantastic Four and Marvel and how they rock it. If anything else, if anybody's watched this, if y'all enjoyed it, it was definitely one of those comics where it's a long time coming because they have been doing, oh my gosh, they have been doing the Fantastic Four terrible for a minute. And to see this one was actually pretty good. So, of course, I got to do this because H-Rap's gone, so he's just going to rock this. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I watched it again. My wife enjoyed it. We had to watch it on Sunday, which I could have used a nap, but anyway, I think H-Rap might have went to sleep. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's happening with H-Rap. But anyway, it was just a lot of different things that happened. Oh, don't worry, man. I got the people busy. Don't worry, man. But
I don't know what happened, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. I got the people busy, man. But I was just saying, like, I think how they just kept this going, keeping it so up to date and not lackluster. I mean, just a fantastic. I mean, even if he wasn't in here just yet, the Fantastic Four themselves were holding it down because it was just like you didn't know you knew who the threat was only because, oh well, this is gonna be the villain. Before all of that, the story was already interesting because it was just like they're trying to navigate this. We found out she's pregnant, and the thing is, doing his thing, and he finds a love interest and just trying to live. They just trying to live, man. He walking around and he and I don't know how much disguise you can call it, a big dude, but it was one of those things where I think it was just done very well.
Yes, I totally agree. This is one of the best movies in regards to superhero films I've ever seen. Totally engaging, totally interactive. It just puts you in a sense that you were reading the comic book very slow. Every time a scene changed, it was like they were turning the page. And I think they even turned the page at one point. But this was awesome.
Yeah. No, it was done. It was done well. I really enjoyed this because, like I said, everything before this, I was just like, I get it. They trying. All of them are on Disney because they were on Fox. I think every last one of them were Fox Studios, Fox 21 or something like that. But 21 Century Fox. But nah, these were great, man. I think these were done well.
Yeah, what they did was took the best of everything that they had, removed the goofballness, the goofiness,
right,
and just made it a traditional superhero movie with superheroes, not just for lack of intent, for lack of intents and purposes, alien. Because Superman is not an American.
Right. Can we stop? Can we stop? Yeah, exactly.
This was a perfect adaptation of a great story with great people in it and putting ourselves in a situation to whereas we can continue to win, and they hit it out the park. Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's done well. I enjoyed it. I watched it with my wife, like I mentioned earlier, but she enjoyed it. I saw it at the movie theaters, but she watched it with me, and I rewatched it. I mean, even rewatching it, it was just like, man, this is really good because I hadn't watched it since it came out in July. I think it came July, like after. I think it came out like a little bit after the 4th. I think.
Yeah, I think it was. Hold on.
Yeah,
let's look it up.
Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong. I thought it was a little bit after the 4th, but
I'm on top of the world.
Oh no! Well, yeah, it was definitely after the 4th, but it was July 25th.
Yeah.
Well, it was before my daughter's birthday, but well after the 4th. But yeah, I think I went and saw it like on the 27th or something like that. But and I was off that day, so it was early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the theater and got some popcorn, and it was probably like literally like 5 people in the movie because it was during the week. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday. There wasn't nobody there. So it was just like 5 people. It was the early shit. It was like 9 o'clock. So yeah, man. So yeah, we did that. It was pretty good. Yeah.
It was a situation where everything was braided in.
No
stone left unturned. This was an excellent adaptation of a superhero movie without making them super duper stars. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Ben Graham could throw a car if he wanted to.
Right.
She could be Professor X if she wanted to, and he is just the presence that's needed to tie everything together.
Yeah, the one thing about Reed Richards, the one thing I do like about this is like you only got glimpses of his abilities. They didn't come out of the box with him stretching down the street 5 miles and wrapping around Galactus and all that. Yeah, no, it was done well. It was done well. I like that. It was nice. It was nice. I thought it was done good.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is stick to Marvel, DC.
Yeah,
stick to the script.
Right.
Stop allowing people to improv. You will be
okay. you don't because you don't have to,
your script carries it.
Yeah, you don't have to do more than what you're doing already. Like you're just trying to overdo it at that point. It's like like you said, stick to the script. You don't have to go off and keep telling the same. It's like with the last Superman, which it wasn't the best Superman movie, but at least you didn't have to keep telling the story. Krypton blew up. He landed on a farm. You know, it's like we know the story. Like how many times we gonna keep hearing it? We know it. We know it.
Yeah, it's this place called Manny's here, and you just tie them all. It was just everything that it made. Was it me, or did it make you feel like they were in your hometown?
Oh yeah, they made it believable. Like this could be happening. Definitely, absolutely. Yeah, it had that feel of like, hey, this could be happening in your town, in your city. Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Because when you were saying they stuck to the script, I remember they went to that diner.
Yeah.
And all hell broke loose. And the one thing that was unrealistic when the thing was knocking down the pillars, I was like,
yeah, well, stuff like that. You'd be like, okay, guys.
Yeah. but yeah. I'm listening to you say things like, hey, we stuck to
I know what you mean. Yeah,
they stuck to the script. They kept us engaged. And what I did like is they didn't give us an opportunity to disengage.
Right.
They did not say, hey, this is the end of it, or okay, because look, you go the threat, they are family. You were looking at the family, and then Silver Surfer shows up. I'm like, hold on, what's this? And then
Johnny,
you find out that Sue is, Sue is pregnant. Then you get Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
and they even took us into the extension of the family. You did not get a chance to go, okay,
right, exactly, yeah. And I even like the nod to the bear because the brother, the Grim, he was tasting the sauce. I immediately thought about the bear because he's a chef on the bear, and they had him tasting the spaghetti sauce. I was going to add a little garlic, just a little garlic.
Yeah, man. And then they didn't make Ben Grimm all off. See, that's what.
Yeah.
Everybody was comfortable with who they are. Like when he was trying to get the new Fantastic suits.
Yeah.
John Blaze is on fire. He was like, go over there. And
go tell him.
It was like, man, I appreciated this.
Yeah.
Because even with Doctor Strange, it was come on, we get
like what is happening? Like, Doctor Strange took a minute. It was just like, okay, he fell out all these tests. You got him up here in Budapest. He up here in the Tibetan foothills. Come on, man. If he a scientist, if he a doctor, he can't catch on to most of this. Like, stop. Like, stop, man. Come on, man. Stop that.
Yeah, man. This again, it was no film wasted.
Yeah, no,
everything was in place. The child,
I could watch this a third time. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was.
The funny thing is, I had I'm like, what the hell with the baby? And then my man said, "Hey, give us the baby, and we'll let y'all live." And then people, that's what I would say. People said, "Yeah, give up your baby." Who the hell is giving up their baby, man?
Pro-life, baby.
Man,
pro-life,
giving up their child for the world. Oh, you let us live, man. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, because the report, he was like, "You said no." Yeah, I said no. What? What you saying? What? Yeah, I said no.
It's my two favorite lines in the whole Get Down is when Sue Storm was yelling at Mr. Fantastic, like, yo, man, you actually contemplated giving up our child?
Right.
The second one was when her brother was out here, go kill her. She didn't say go get her. She didn't
No.
say go
Nah.
stop this.
Nah.
She said
Kill
go kill her. Made the whole movie for me.
Yeah.
That made the whole movie for me. I was like, whoa, this is
Yeah,
right.
because Sue ain't with the shit, man. You trying to kill your unborn nephew, man? Hey, off this lady, man.
Yeah, go kill her. I said
off this lady, man.
I was like, damn, she said go kill her, not go get her this. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Go kill her.
Right.
I was done. I said, now this is a movie.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Because you didn't have because you didn't have Sue pulling punches like they normally have which not even in the comic book she pulling punches. You got they gonna give you what I said, Sue. Oh, she wasn't with the bull jive in this one, man. She wasn't with it, man.
It wasn't nothing. Hey. It wasn't nothing about this lady that said, "Hey, man, blah blah."
You think maybe you'll let us live? Nah, man.
Like, go kill him. I was man. I say this is not rated G. They usually don't let you kill people in these movies.
Nah,
not anymore.
Nah, man. Oh no, they kill them. They don't care, man. After Avengers, everybody getting it. Everybody getting it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Sue wasn't with that. She wasn't with that bull core, man. Nah, man. Kill this mother.
Yeah, that blew my mind. I've never heard anything in a what is it? A Marvel or a comic book movie that even hinted towards death.
No, not saying it outright like that. I don't. Yeah. I mean, not even Loki. In Thor, or I need the mischief. Not even. Yeah, no.
I was like, whoa. She said she didn't say go get him. She said go kill her.
Yeah. As they say on social media, unalive her.
Yeah. You can't say kill, but she was. Hey, she did.
Yeah.
There was no unaliving there.
Yeah, I don't know. She said, I don't care what you're talking about, man.
But I guess that's the deal about being a mother. Like, hey, man, what the hell? The hell you mean? So I was just like, hey, man, that's what I really liked about it. I was like, man, this is getting heavy, man.
She ain't with it. And it ain't the pregnancy talking.
No, that was motherhood.
Yeah, it ain't no pregnancy talking, man. Yeah, it's mother bear, man. Mama bear out here right now. Ain't with that, man. You're not finna. Who is this chick, man? Who is this chick, man? Kill this lady, man.
And she's
man. Go kill your new girlfriend, man. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. That showed me. Hey, go kill your new girlfriend.
Yeah, man. Get out of here.
He had been such a snake that.
Yeah. It's like, stop.
My man out there flying around space. Hey, what's up, baby?
Yeah, no, man. We ain't got time for that, man.
No, sir, man.
So we ain't doing it.
Let's go ahead, since it is the consensus that this is dope. We're gonna go get into final thoughts.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed this a lot. There were some points where, like I said, pro-life, there were some points where just like, man, look how they throw you out there to the wolves. They want you to protect them. They want you to be about, we love your family, but you didn't give up your kid. Hey, man, chill out. I tell you, chill out.
That was so realistic. Yes.
Chill out. Now, you want to love my family. You want to love who I am, but then you want me to sacrifice my kid? What is this?
My only child.
Right.
You don't even have the means to say, you got other kids.
They didn't even have the means to say, hey, let's protect the Fantastic Four. Let's just, hey, you can make your kids, right? Are you good? Like, wow, bro. Like, what about us? So yeah, no, it was done very well. Like I said, I could watch it a third time with no problem.
Easily.
Not even skipping or jumping or falling asleep on it because it's done really good. So I enjoyed it.
What's up?
All right now. We see you now, Theodore. Theodore Harbor out here, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree with me. It was an engaging. It was exciting. It was a great story. It was a great ending. It was kind of sappy at the end, but
of course,
with
always. Yeah. Honestly, but they couldn't kill Sue Storm if you wanted to, because
because then it's the Fantastic.
Yeah, she's legendary out here, and she's also a love interest for the guy they introduced later, my boy Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
so because Dr. Doom had a thing for him to read like, "Hey man, chill out, bro."
Hey, don't make me break your iron face.
Yeah, chill out, man. Chill out, man. I'm pushing up on my girl, man.
Yeah. But man, this is top 5 all time Marvel.
No, it's done well. I think they may have refound their footing. I think that because there have been some I'm just like for me, like I think Hulk was a waste. Like, why didn't you make a Hulk movie? Why do you have him being scared of Thanos? When he get pissed off, he get angry and angrier, he get big and bad. But then when he go up against Thanos, he don't want to come out. He don't want to fight. He don't stop, man. That ain't the Hulk, man. Hulk ready to destroy the whole planet, man. Yeah. Hulk ain't gonna have you beat him down. So I think Hulk was a wasted character.
Yep.
I think they lost their Thor. Like, why did you get all goofy with the last 2 Thor movies? I'm like, you did so great with the first 2 Thor movies, but then the last 2 you got goofy. Like goofy Thor, man. Like, stop. What are you doing?
He gets fat.
Yeah, you got beer gut Thor. I'm like, what? Man, stop. Then you put Ironheart on Disney Channel, which I get it. Ironheart, was supposed to carry the mantle after Tony Stark was done, but I don't know, man. It's some things they just kind of lost their footing on. So hopefully the Fantastic Four, and they building up again for Avengers Doomsday, so they getting ready for the new Avengers class. Hopefully they get that together, but we go see. You haven't even introduced the X-Men properly yet, so I don't even know.
I don't know how you go. I don't know how you go from the Fantastic Four to Avengers, and you got
because you gonna have Fantastic Four gonna have to be your lifeline, and you're gonna have to do it some justice because Fantastic Four right now, I don't know any other movie that's coming out after this. Blade don't seem like it's getting off the ground anytime soon because. Now you possibly, I mean, what are you shopping around? You trying to bring Wesley back or what?
Maybe bring him back as Whistler.
Hey, they might. He can take on the role. He can do it. Yeah,
back as Whistler. So, with that being said, man, this was, in my opinion, you gonna give a rating?
Oh, I have to give it 5.
Okay,
I give it 5.
What did it say?
It said this trailer in December has 2 broke records. We see you, Dr. Doom. We see you. Yeah. MF Doom out here, baby.
Hey, his name's
R.I.P., baby.
Yeah, man. Doom was my guy, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P., man.
So I too give it a 5. Great story, great interaction with each character. No one was left out.
Right.
Then Graham you saw him in the future gonna have a love interest. John Blaze, you see the maturity of John Blaze. You see Sue Storm, she ain't playing no games, and you get a competent, cool, calm, collected, intelligent, and intellectually stable Mr. Fantastic. So it can't be anything but 5.
Oh yeah. No, they've done great. The roles were well. It wasn't. I didn't feel like anybody was annoying in this because sometimes you become like, oh man, stop. Like, I didn't find anybody annoying. I think it did. I think it did well because even when Johnny had his moments, he was still trying to break the code and figure out what this language was like he had heard before. So, I mean, kudos to that character and how they did it. I don't think I was annoyed with anybody actually because it was just done. I think it was done well. Yeah, it was.
It's done extremely well. It made you appreciate what you were watching, and I enjoyed each and every single second of this. I recommend it to anybody. Disney Plus. Go to Marvel. Type in Fantastic Four. It'll pop up. It should. If we could, it would if it would be like a record. It would go platinum. It should go platinum. If this was, I honestly believe, This was 20 years ago. If this was pre-COVID, this would have been a blockbuster.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because at that time, streaming service had just took off.
Yep.
They had just taken off. Because matter of fact, I remember my daughter wanting to see Trolls the movie, and I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Amazon was the first one to say, "Hey, you can watch Trolls if you just come on over here and buy it." And then after that, streaming services, it went crazy. It went crazy after that.
And Hollywood, if y'all really had sense, stop. Not that you want to stop streaming services, but keep stuff in the theater and force it.
Yes, I remember when stuff been in the movie theater for almost 2-3 months, man. Longer than that.
Yeah.
Like, the movie's still in the movie theaters?
Yeah.
Movies now, they probably stay in, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
If that, yeah.
If that. I remember movies being in the movie for almost 3 months, man. You'd be like, man, this movie's still in the box office. And then on top of that, they would be discounted. They'd move on to the dollar movie. Yeah, exactly.
Excited for the Avengers Doomsday
trailer.
Nice.
Yeah. They got a trailer coming out. Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
I totally agree with you.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, without glasses. Shout out to me.
Yeah.
I get back by radioactive optometrist.
X-ray vision out here, man. What you talking about?
Yeah. With that being said, next week we're gonna just call it H-Rap week. It's his favorite entertainer. I'm H-Rap. This is my favorite entertainer. I'm gonna play the trailer right now. Eddie Murphy. Let's talk about this when we get back, because I'm gonna get your point of view early, and then we'll shut it down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cut the volume down. My bad. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. Eddie being Eddie on Netflix. What are your thoughts? And then we'll move, and then I'll give you mine, and we'll shut it down.
I have not watched it yet, but just from seeing the trailers and seeing the people that showed up for the release and hearing that clip right there and the other there's some other clips. You know what? I take that back. I did start the first, I think 5 minutes, with the family, but I think that right there is probably that moment right there that you just showed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the emote of Eddie Murphy right there.
Exactly.
I think that is the precipice of who he is, how he navigates this life, how he views this life, how he views hey, if my family, I know my family, hey, I'm going to probably be, my kids are going to grow up, they're going to get old, they're going to die, but in the center of them, there's going to be something that continues on after that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he truly believed that. I think he believed that about the comedic people that came before him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he believes that for the people around him. Like he just said, that's how he views life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's his mantra. That's his thing. I think that's his driving force right there. I think that's his, I get up in the morning, I go to bed at night, I'm working on another deal, I'm working on another show. I think that's his driving force. I think how he navigates this life and how he feels about Michael Jackson. I think that's probably what he feels about Prince, what he feels about Michael Jackson, what he feels about anybody he's come in contact with. Because though, of course, those are his favorite artists. But yeah, I think that's the emote of Eddie Murphy right there.
Eddie, I totally agree with you. Eddie Murphy is one of the most talented people in the history of the world. Eddie Murphy and has inspired a whole generation. Eddie Murphy is the ascension of comedy, and I like they mentioned Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite people in the history of comedy. But Dave Chappelle, to me, it's Red Fox, Richard, Eddie, and nobody else has grabbed hold to it, because people always say, "Well, Dave Chappelle, in regards to stand-up comedy,
Eddie has done what he's wanted to do, and if he stopped tomorrow, he's conquered what he's wanted to conquer. I mean, even honestly, for me to see Arsenio Hall that is going to be in this documentary, that's a big deal because they weren't talking for years. They weren't talking for a long time. Mm-hmm. So to see those two hash it out as much as they could hash it out and bury the hatchet, that's significant because you know what they did together. It was a powerhouse thing. Mm-hmm. You know, it was one of those things. So it was just like, hey man, this is the emote right here, man. Like I said, if Eddie retired from comedy tomorrow, man, he set out almost 50 years. He's over 50 years. He set out he set out to do what he's wanted to do, man. I mean, he's taking it, like I said, Richard Pryor had his movies. I mean, Dave Chappelle had his early movies, but Dave Chappelle's not doing later movies. He's doing later stand-up. But Eddie's been doing movies. Oh my God.
40 years. For 40 plus years.
Eddie been doing movies for a minute. Whether you liked them or not, or you thought they were trash or they were mediocre, or even if he made a cameo in something, which was it How to Kill Your Boss or something like that. I was like, he wasn't even a lead. He wasn't even a lead in that movie. He was just kind of like, okay, man, hey man, pay me some money, I'll take care of you. But you know, but yeah, or was it How to Kill Your Boss or Evil Bosses or something like that, or Mean Bosses?
Like it was something about a boss.
Yeah, Mean Bosses or something, whatever it was. But the point is, Eddie's done it, man. He's done it.
I just don't think it's been anybody. They touched on something that we'll talk about next week that I really want us to have a conversation about. But I don't, as much as I love Dave Chappelle, nobody has grabbed the reign from Eddie because, like I said, Fox.
Nobody.
Fox in a bunch of movies early, you know, and then, you know.
I don't think anybody's going to catch up to Eddie. I mean,
just take the reign.
No.
You know, they tried to put it off on Kevin Hart, but.
No. Oh, gosh, no. Not even close. What? Yeah. Oh, God. No. Eddie's delivery and who he is, and it's not even about the albums that he's in. It's not even about the music. It's not even about that. You don't even talk about that. It's just how his comedic genius and how he delivers and how he nails a line. I mean, hell, you could stop at Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America, like, I mean, Beverly Hills Cop alone is like,
wait until you see what I can't wait to talk about what he said about the Oscars.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, it's so many layers to this.
I gotta watch it. I didn't start it yet because I know. Yeah, I hadn't started yet because I know Ben was gonna come in next week and watch it. I may actually start it here tonight because I'm not doing nothing really yet. Gotta take the dog out, throw the ball a little bit. Typical. Yeah, she's going crazy, but I may start it tonight because, like I said, I started the first 3 minutes, but I didn't get into it. So,
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything because there's so many things that I want to talk about. But like this, it was very short but long enough.
Okay, that's what I was worried about. I'm like, it's over 90 minutes, and I'm like, now come on, y'all didn't make this 10 episodes, 8 episodes.
Trust me,
you didn't need it.
You didn't need it. This is Eddie. You will want more. You know, like this. You walked away wanting a little more, but you were thinking.
But you kind of knew what you was dealing with. Yeah. It's kind of like it's kind of like say no more kind of situation because we know your resume, we know your footprint, we know your blueprint, we know you Eddie Murphy. Like, what else can we actually talk about that you don't really know already, or you can't?
No, he gave you. Hey, I can't wait till next week.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I can already tell that it's one of those where it's like, if you followed his career, you knew who he is, you know what he's about.
And he opened some doors on this. That's all I'm saying.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
He was unapologetic with his man.
He and you know what? He should be, because if you got somebody out of high school that single-handedly saved a TV show in the early 80s, Out of high school, you single-handedly saving this show? Because who else you can remember on that cast that was in Eddie Murphy?
I don't remember. I remember Joe Piscopo.
That's it. That's all I know.
That's
Joe
it.
Piscopo. That's it. That's all I know. That's all I know. Joe Piscopo and Eddie Murphy. That's all I know.
Man. Yeah.
If you mention somebody else, I might be like, oh yeah, but nah.
Hey, I don't remember any damn body. And I used to faithfully watch that. And if it wasn't Joe Piscopo, it was Eddie Murphy. And
yeah, he was. That's what, and see, that's what I like about when I see In Living Color. I wish they get a documentary out on A Living Color. That's what I liked about with Martin, because it was like these characters. Martin had characters. In Living Color had characters. Mm-hmm. Jamie Foxx had characters. You got the Dave Chappelle show. And that's why I gotta watch it. See, I thank you, Keisha. Thank you. I gotta watch it. I felt like that was one of those things where it was like, I love to see that kind of like, you've got characters that are like staples. They're staying. They got staying power. You go sit back and think about Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Come on, man. I mean, yeah, man.
Well, it was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Anytime you're doing something about a person, my take is do it in layers.
Yeah,
this was one shot, and
absolutely. Yeah, I was a little worried because I was just like, it's over 90 minutes.
I remember you put that in the group text. He was like,
I'm like, it's Eddie Murphy. But again, like you said, when you watched it, it was just enough because you know the rest of the history, you know the rest of the recipe. And run with it.
He walked you into Eddie.
Hey, I tried to mute it, but I couldn't.
No, it's not good, man. It's all right. Yeah. But yeah, man.
I'm ready.
It's I cannot wait for next week, because I'm really looking to engage in this. Eddie Murphy is my favorite entertainer of all time. It's not even a close second. Not to give a spoiler, but I was impressed with how. What is all right.
She said it's not even a spoiler. She said not to give a spoiler. It's impressive to know that he never did drugs or drank anything.
Yeah. And he looks like it. Eddie Murphy. I look older than Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy ain't older than me.
Yeah.
I gotta get some glasses, man.
It's all right, man. Next week, man.
I'm going to America's Best tomorrow, dog.
You need those Reed Richards.
Man, yeah, dog. It's a wrap, dog. I can't do this no more without the specs.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start it tonight. I'm working from home, so I'm gonna start it tonight and kick my feet up, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you will hit me when you get done.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I already know.
Yeah. Brian does, but I'm BRI. So that dude, I don't.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
BRI, Brian.
No.
But yeah, Eddie looks good, man.
He's great. Yeah, he's looking. He's
holding up well. We got something in common. His daughter's name is Bria. My daughter's name is Bria.
Hey, works out. No coincidence, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I'm internationally known, locally respected. He internationally known, locally respected. Hey,
yeah, man. Your trademark, because if you notice,
you'll find out something about that.
Oh, don't worry. Trust me. It's a trademark. It's his thing.
It's man. The dude he's worth the admission.
It makes me want to watch the Dolomite thing he did because I never watched that.
Oh, you will love it. He did Rudy Ray Moore justice because I didn't know that Rudy Ray Moore was doing that. Rudy Ray Moore was doing that to be comedic. I thought it was just super low
That's
budget.
who he was.
Just hey man, I ain't got no money, so we're just gonna do it this way. He was doing it.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I hadn't watched that. I need to actually watch it. Had to get you back for spelling my name Keisha without the Y.
When?
Yeah.
Get on, Queen of the Pooh Butts.
What? Oh god.
I ain't never spelled her name. Keisha. No, get out of here. No, I ain't accepting that. No. But yeah, man, Eddie did it. I was very impressed. He's my favorite entertainer. Bruh, this is how much I like. We can shut it down after this. This is how much I like Eddie Murphy. I like Pluto Nash. That's how much I like Eddie Murphy.
Hey, I didn't have a. Hey, you take what you get, man. Pluto Nash.
He don't like Pluto Nash.
Yeah, man. Pluto Nash was not. I didn't have issues with Pluto Nash.
Yeah, me either. I
didn't have any issues. Because I knew what you. It's one of those things. You know what you're getting. This is what you're getting. So he was the Samuel Jackson of the day. I'm gonna take whatever role I can get toward that Mr. Dr. Doolittle, all that. Yeah, come on, man.
He explained. I'm telling you, man, you're going to love this Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Man. Oh, trust me, man.
Get this. He announced that he's doing George Clinton.
You know what? I heard him saying that they were trying to do that for the longest, but I didn't know it had actually like solidified or so. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna say, yeah, I definitely gotta watch this. Yeah.
Really, man. Eddie's the man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arsenio.
He's got to be one of. Oh yeah, Arsenio. Oh gosh, Arsenio. Yes, but Eddie has to be one of the most significant alumni of SNL.
I think the most.
He is SNL. I think he's Mr. SNL. I think you can give. I know, Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd and all of them. Nah, man. Eddie, them guys didn't stay on there but like a year. They didn't stay on there that long because the egos was clashing. But nah, man, Eddie is, yeah. No, I have not. I know I did not. I know better. I know better. I should have watched that. I have not watched that one yet.
But I would say he is SNL because think about it.
SNL.
Who's number 2 for SNL? That's how you can determine that Eddie Murphy is so far ahead of everybody else.
I don't think there is a number 2. If there's a number 2, it would probably be Steve Martin, but that's on a low scale. Or unless it's Chevy Chase. But like I said, they weren't on. Or what's his name? Bill Murray.
Bill Murray
might
be number 2.
Bill Murray may be number 2, but like I said, of course, it's down there on the. Obviously, Bill Murray is probably number 2. Eddie Murphy definitely is Mr. SNL. Because Chevy Chase didn't stay on that long. He was only for a year. I think Bill Murray was only for a year, but yeah, Bill Murray is probably number 2. And Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is, Bill Murray is probably number 2. Eddie is definitely Mr. SNL.
Bill Murray has to be number 2. I wouldn't put Chevy Chase there. The reason being, we've seen Bill Murray within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Chevy
Chase hadn't done nothing since Community. Since that show been off for years. Yeah, it's been 10 years at least.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's got to be number 2, but Eddie's got to be Mr. SNL. He's got to be.
Chris Farley, but he croaked.
Oh yeah, Chris Farley. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Chris Farley. I guess if he had not ascended, if you will, but
he croaked. So when you croak,
man. Yeah, it's big. So I'm ready. Yeah, I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna start it up. I definitely gotta watch the Dolomite movie because I didn't watch Being Dolomite. I didn't watch that, and I don't know what took me so long to watch it. Like I don't know why I didn't watch this.
I watched it the first night it came out because, like I said, man, Eddie Murphy. When you were my age, Eddie Murphy was unrealistic.
Oh, I bet he was probably out of sight. You had never seen anything like that comedy. How fast and how quick his impersonations. I mean, then of course, like you said, they probably went into the way he dressed, the style, the music, the genre. I mean, he was just like, yeah, he was being out of New York. Yeah, man, he was coming at you quick. Yeah, he was coming at you.
What people fail to think about is Eddie Murphy came along, and he even mentions it. Eddie Murphy came along and put a whole culture on his back.
Oh, absolutely.
Was hanging. Just think about how if racism and discrimination didn't exist, and we can get on this tomorrow. I mean, next week.
Yeah.
If racism and discrimination didn't exist, Eddie Murphy was hanging with a crew that they call the Black Pack. Eddie Murphy, Keenan Ivory Robert Townsend, and I think it was somebody else. And they made the 80s black as hell.
Oh, I can imagine. I bet.
Living Color, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah.
The Robert Townsend specials on HBO, being Hollywood Shuffle, and then just Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, but they were taking it by storm. I can imagine. Yeah, it was.
The 5 Heartbeats, dude. It was insane.
Yeah,
and we didn't realize.
and then you have Here Comes School Days, and then here comes
School Days, Different World.
Different World. And all. Absolutely.
It was insane, man. It was insane.
They were ushering all that in. It was kind of
83 to 95 was insane, man.
Oh gosh! Oh my God! That was a mecca. That's why I said if you heard me say it before, it was almost like another Black Renaissance.
Because you got, man, even when you go in there, you got the Hughes brothers with Deep Cover, Minister Society, then John Singleton, Boys in the Hood. Dude, it went bananas for about 12 years. And
I mean, it was all over the place. I mean, Black Mecca was, oh my gosh.
The golden era.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't even talk about the hip hop that was being dropped when those movies were coming out, the albums that were coming out.
That's my
man. The music that was coming out during that run.
Hey, dog, that was my time. Dog.
Hey, man,
my ears were on. They were like they say on ESPN. They were El Fuego.
Yeah, because when Method Man went solo, bro.
Wu-Tang, Nas, Scarface.
Yeah. Oh my God, Tribe Called Quest.
The Goody
Mob Deep. Hey, man. Hey, man, they putting that stuff on your neck, man.
Big Mike, remember the replacement Willie D?
Yeah,
man. He blew.
Hey, man, that hip hop coming out in the 90s. Stop. Cut it out, man.
But with that being said, man, thank y'all. The A-Team took over again. This is the 4th episode of our cast. Next week, the Fourcast will be back.
Yeah, we're gonna try to renegotiate these contracts, man.
It's Yeah. This money is piling up. That's all.
It's stacking up. Yeah, man. Get Robin Hood on the phone, man. He crackle on the phone. He cracking on the phone, man.
The way we pile up this money, free Snap Fed.
Yeah, free Snap. We got you, man. I got your turkeys for next week, man. Come on, man.
Turkeys coming out next week. It's going down. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I ain't saying, but I'm just saying. With that being said, he whips. I'm Rap. We are OU
Ghost.